Greetings, Sir and Sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome to the featured page. My lord, it's been a while since I've actually got a chance to play Plague Inc. With all the insanity going on with Robocraft and From the Depths and all the other games seeming to want to be updated recently, I haven't had a chance to kill the world, and honestly, that is a great shame. So the featured page has been refreshed. This one looks quite interesting, and I'm going to be getting into it, I think, perhaps next. It's actually based off a virus, which is very curious, because I've never heard of this thing before. Apparently, it's a recently discovered virus. Admittedly, there are hundreds of viruses discovered every single year, many of them pathogenic to humans, so it's not exactly a huge, shocker, but perhaps this is of an interest, so I'm going to have a look into this. Actually, a look into it before I play it. But today, we're going to be playing The Great Purge by Lord Malthus. You see, this is something I probably wouldn't have played if it wasn't in the featured page, because it's got quite high stars, but there's no unique symbol here. The thing is quite short. I probably would have left it, so let's see if this is any good. I'm really hoping it is. It'll give me a better outlook on the world, and will reinforce that lovely old saying of don't judge a book by its cover, or blurb. A new microbe has landed on a comment. A comment has become infected on YouTube and is spreading hate throughout the world. No, a new microbe has landed on a comet sent from a far-off world. Comet. This microbe is the accumulation of decades of research by a species named the Drazi. Curious about the effects of their new toy, the Drazi, have sent it out on countless rocks soaring through space, waiting for it to destroy worlds. Oh, you Drazi. Who else but Drazi? So we are the Prions, so we're going to be normal, and we are called Experiment 6. Ha 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 ha! Now, take that one, Alice screwed. So, the small meteor crashes. Scientists have found a small meteor in a secluded part of Argentina. It was quickly whisked off to be examined for mineral content and anomalies. Whoops-a-daisy. The two main scientists who were studying the mysterious meteor were found dead hours ago. Both men were described as partially liquefied. Yum yum, soup's up! So, what have we got here then? We've got transmission zoonic shift straight away, which is interesting. I do like a bit of zoonic shift. And here we have headache. Strong headache behind the eyes causes discomfort and reduces ability to work. Then we have, ooh, well, this is interesting. We have symbiosis, despite being a prion. That's curious. We have DNA reshuffle. We have the heat resistance. We have, so all the usual stuff, just more spread out. Okay, a new country is infected with the microbe as dust from its entry spreads to the new country. Okay, let's do this thing then. I think we'll go with zoonic shift straight away then, and it's all the usual stuff by the looks of it. Yeah, sure. Livestock, saliva, rodent, insect, and bat, and bird, which means they're all the, they're the usual stuff. So, for people who ask me to read through everything, if it is a usual symptom, because a few people asked me the last scenario, or this scenario before, I can't remember which order I actually put them out in, because I tend not to upload in the same order I record. It all depends on various things. But if a symptom or transmission or something is just the default, like this one, I will simply not read it as to save time. I read them when they're new. When there's something, not necessarily something of interest, but it's when they're new. Okay, so our base stats isn't lethal. We're just gonna... Oh, I was going to go into livestock as well, because we're in a rural area. That's poop. Okay, well, instead then, we're probably going to go into bats, because bats are freaking awesome. They're like the best, in my opinion, one of the best transmissions there are. So, bat level 2, ooh, partial genetic activation causes bats to mob and attack humans at night. That is a generic one. That is from the Woman Catches Man Flu. That is from... Also, oh, of course, I'm getting hints. Oh, I know what's wrong here. Oh, yes, I do. Watch. There we go. It's because I've recently went to the new computer, so a lot of things have changed in that everything's reset for me in the settings. So headache, why not? Sweating, the loss of fluid through sweating also increases infection rates to poor hygiene, dangerous in cold countries. We're going to have fever, or we have insomnia. The inability to sleep makes people irritable and far less productive. As I found out harshly after the 24-hour stream, the next day I was just like, I am not doing anything, leave me alone, and someone get me a freaking milkshake before I kill them. Oh, okay, I may have not threatened it. It was more of a half asleep, still somewhat drunk, like a milkshake. But you get the idea. The threat was there in the tone of my gurgle. Dopamine production stimulated to cause bouts of confusion in the host, harder to concentrate on complex work, whereas simple work is much easier. Enjoy. No, I think I'll go more transmissions. Spread into the insects. Get me some mutations, even if we are a prion, which has a slightly lower mutation chance than most of the others, even if it doesn't mention it. Confusion mutated. Good. Good, good, good. Which leads to paranoia. We have a far more severity than usual. Irrational delusions and mental symptoms, victims distrust others, and makes them more unlikely to seek treatment or interact with others. Again, that is a default. So far, a lot of defaults. How did this get featured? I've got to say, right now, I'm still a little bit curious to how this got featured. However, there may be some really cool stuff. Oh, aggression. Okay, so by the looks of it, he's kind of mixed a lot of the default things to make his own kind of personal one, which I have no problem with, really. There's quite a few of these out there, but yeah, I'm being very mean right now. Let's leave this as is. We're going to need cold resist fairly soon, so we're in like a very... Oh no, we're not in a warm country, of course not. We're in Argentina, it's too low. I mean, certain parts of Argentina are freaking boiling all year round, but certain parts aren't. That's what you get from such a huge country. New mine does it, so we're going to need cold and heat then. That's a moiner. Oh, why can't I get heat and cold level 2? Now, is that a bug, or are we simply missing something? They have found us annoyingly. Okay, we'll get into drugs next. I want more severity. I want to spread fast. I think we need to spread faster at this stage. We spread so damn slowly so far. Spread, my beautiful creatures. I guess we could always just, you know, aggression mutated. Ooh, well, see, that's a bit of a problem, honestly, because, well, you know, I don't really want to kill people just yet. Later, sure. Now, no. Delirium. Reduction in cognitive function causes irrationality and paranoia. Can be fatal and significantly slows research speed. Aggression, I would love that DNA back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do I want to get drug resist, then, or do I want to get more spready? I think more spready, then we'll go to drug resist. Then, I don't know. We're still going to probably need cold level 2. Awareness day, really? All I'm doing is causing headaches and confusion and paranoia and sweating. And insomnia. Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. It's almost a kind thing. It gets you to experience different elements of life. I don't have a clue where I was going with that then in my head. Can you tell I'm that tired? So, Santa, I don't know what to do now. Spread faster, my child. Okay, so we get drug level 2. Is this bugged? Perhaps you just don't need it. I don't know, but the fact is it's there, but it's not unlocking, so why the hell isn't it unlocking? Explain to me why you are not on aggression mutated again. Stop doing that. Not yet. Later, darling, later. Also can't get bird level 2 up. Is this bugged? And if it is, why is it on the featured page? I don't like that. Why is that? Well, insect level 2 regardless. The insects of the world will fall in line and start to follow the new regime of LAFCorp. Or they'll die. And honestly, if they follow us, we get free food, so I wouldn't turn it down. There you go, livestock level 2. Even if livestock is now weakened because of one of the events that happened earlier, the livestock, the what's it called? Next you have anemia, which is just anemia. It's just regular. So let's go into saliva 1, saliva 2. We need to spread faster now, especially since we can't get resistances properly. How many places still left? Quite a few islands, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. Oh, there you go. Got a couple of islands straight off there. It's like it heard me. Oh, you're missing islands, are you? Here, let me get that for you. Okay, let's do a meet don't land in Poland, thank you. And let's do it again. Oh, there's no one left to. Okay. Well, at least we're in every country now, so sure, become a little bit more mental. Here, have drugs level 2. Why can't we get that? I don't... Delirium. Insanity. Ooh, a lethal insanity. Neuropathic action of the pathogen in the frontal cortex causes severe emotional and behavioural abnormalities, significantly hard to cure, and then finally schizophrenia can cause fatal fevers, which leads to suicide. Hmm. Well, I didn't judge a book by its cover, but now I'm judging it by its content, and I am not happily surprised. I'm being really down on this, aren't I? But I think it's just because it got to the featured page, I'm judging it a lot more harshly than if I just found it randomly. Particularly when it's 4 stars out of 5. That's very high ranking, and I'm very curious to why this happened. Well, it's not a bad plague. You know what? It's not a bad plague. It's certainly not bad. It's just I'm just a bit surprised. Apraxia, extremely hard to cure, but less infectious. Infectivity increased. Followed. What? That? Why would you? I don't know. Blindness reduces awareness, and we have a lot of the. We infected everyone. Good. We have a lot of the Neurax worm in this. Hemorrhagic shock. Even that's from the Neurax worm because from the colour. Well, no, that's a lie because it's yellow in the Neurax worm. Also, you can change the colour in the editor. So, oh, this one's different. Brain hemorrhage. Tendrils. No. Tendrils digest brain matter for nutrients, causing complete degradation and rupture of the cerebral tissue. That is for. That is definitely the Neurax worm. Complete organ failure with a new image. Those affected suffer complete organ failure. Their systems fail, starting with the cardiovascular system and working downwards. Honestly, after your cardiovascular system fails, I don't think there's much need to fail on other things. You're pretty much dead at that point. Almost got cured. Oh, come on, I want this. Come on, let me have the big evil thing. Please. Oh, nice try. Oh, wait, I can devolve things, can't I? Well, on the upside, insomnia's gone, so you can be awake for the end of this. No, so you can sleep for the end of this, rather. There we go. And that should deal with the rest of the world pretty handily, if you ask me. Experiment 6.1 to destroy humanity. And so it did. I enjoyed it. See, I don't want to be mean, because honestly it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad, it was just lacking most things which make a custom scenario custom. What they had done, well, it was broke for a start. Let me just, like, can we actually get cheats in this? Okay, we can, so, I'm going to try. Before I say anything else, I do want to quickly just check something before I say something. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be particularly mean. So, yeah, why is this the case? Because I would say perhaps they were going for you simply aren't allowed these things, but then why are they here then? I think that's just they haven't been linked properly in the editor. So that's a bug. I mean, the fact there's several of these which do the same, then the symptoms, is there anything we missed in symptoms? Well, one's obviously going for the mind, the other one's going for the body. Is that meant to be like sideways 6? I don't want to be mean, but I'm going to be, and it sucks. I don't think this was particularly good, honestly. I'm not saying I don't like downvoting personally, but anyone else can if I want to. I don't know why it's on the featured page. It's not bad, but it's clearly not finished. Like without any doubt in the world, this is clearly not a finished scenario. And to be here with Math, Rise of the Fridges, and After the Plague, which are all very, very good plagues, and I've played them all before, is kind of surprising. I'm going to give it personally a 2.5 out of 5. I think it was enjoyable enough, but it didn't deviate from a regular plague almost at all, and it's broken in places. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just, it has no character, there's no style to it, there's no point in it, I almost want to say. Oh, I hate saying that. See, this is why Sarah says I make a bad critic. I can't be mean to people like this, because, like, oh, well, I haven't made one, have I? So, yeah, I'm going to give it 2.5, and regardless, Sir and Threats, if you have enjoyed this video, of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, not good stuff, if favourites even still exist on YouTube, or help out me, help out the channel, and of course, most importantly, and this is the most important piece of information, Sir and Threats, is that it helps out to show me that Plague Inc. is a series you're interested in and want to see continued. That's the easiest way to do it, is simply to like the video and comment. It's simple as that. It takes up 5 seconds of your time and really helps out me. So, thank you, have a lovely day, do take care, and until next time, goodbye. We'll be back with the Bourbon virus, which I'm definitely going to have a look at before we go into that particular scenario. Thank you for watching, goodbye.